you've got to understand the difference between the employee mindset and the entrepreneur's mindset. The employee's mindset always has to live in a set of constraints, and it's a budget constraint. They've always got to live within their budget. The employee is on a fixed salary. They know how much they're going to get every week, every month, every year. Now, the problem with the employee mindset is you're fixed. You've got a fixed mindset and you're stuck within this salary. And the only time that you can have more money is if you start to cut costs, turn the lights off, no air conditioning, short showers, eating the cheap food. Now, I'm not saying it's good or bad. If you're an employee, congratulations. I just want to help you understand the difference between these two mindsets. So the employee has to live within a budget. However, the entrepreneur can live outside of the budget. The entrepreneur determines how much money they make every month. Now, the employee, what they do is they tend to reduce costs. Where can I buy the cheapest fuel this week? Can I shop at Aldi's? Where can I buy the cheapest meat? Where can I find things on sale? Oftentimes, the employee is just looking for a way to reduce their life costs. Versus the entrepreneur. Instead of asking, how can we reduce costs? The entrepreneur asks, how can I explode my sales? How can I make another sale? How can I sell my way out of this situation? An employee, the employee mindset says, I have to wait. I'm going to have to save the money. I'm going to have to bring down the level of debt on the credit card. I'm going to have to wait until I get what I want, versus the entrepreneur who says, I want it now. I want it now and I'll have it right now. This is the difference. With the employee needs to ask the boss's permission for a pay rise. The employee has to ask for more money. And what this means is that the pay rise is 100% outside of their control. They have to work hard, but the boss doesn't have to raise the pay. You could reduce costs of goods sold in your company. You could increase the sales revenues in your company. But if you're on a salary, somebody else determines when you get a pay rise, and it's out of their control. However, on the entrepreneur's mindset, the entrepreneur writes their own paycheck every year. They write their own paycheck every month. They write their own paycheck every week. They write their own paycheck every day. They can even increase their paycheck every hour because the entrepreneur says, let's just make another sale. When you make just another sale, it's 100% in your control. The employee, if they're getting paid hourly, they say to themselves, what do I want? Oh, I want the headband. Well, how many more hours do I have to work? And oftentimes the employee says, well, I'll just work another hour. But when you start to have a look at headbands that start to cost you in the vicinity of $100, $200, and $600, you've got to look at that and go, my gosh, I have to work so many more hours to get what I want. But unfortunately, you might be limited to the amount of hours that you can work. So if you're working in a job where your hours are capped, you might only be able to do an extra hour a week, and it might take you a year to get what you want. Versus the entrepreneurial mindset that says, I'm just going to make another sale. Remember, if you're a business owner, if you're an entrepreneur, if there's anything that you want at any time of the day, at any time of the night, all you need to do is to commit to making another sale.